The Department of Education's budget has actually increased by 190 billion, 190, over the last 5 years. The number of out-of-school youth since 2008 has decreased by more than half. We were able to hire, just over these 5 years, more than 167,000 teachers. 142,000 plus classrooms were constructed in the 46,000 schools.
Out of 32,000 kilometers of national roads, we've been able to improve half of that, either in the form of paving, unpaved segments. We have paved 4,000 kilometers of roads that lead to our tourism destinations.
In 2013, we had something like 12 billion for our indigent program. Come 2014, the first time that the sin tax came into play, nag-increase to by 22 billion. And the sin tax pays for the premium contributions for the entire 14.7 million families, or a total of around 45 million individuals, or almost 50% of the population.
Our general public is not shortchanged, as the taxes they pay go to land, combat and transport vehicles, naval platforms and equipment, an array of armaments equipment, ammunition, supplies and other various items for combat operations. And lastly, air platforms and equipment. Maraming salamat kay Commissioner Kim Inares at sa ating masisipag na kawani ng BIR.
The Bureau of Internal Revenue collected unprecedented amounts since Commissioner Kim S. Jacinto Henares took the helm in 2010. It has breached the 1 trillion collection mark in 2012, making the commissioner the first trillionaire commissioner, culminating with 1.3 trillion pesos collection in 2014. As of June of 2015, the Bureau has collected more than 6 trillion pesos. From 2010 to 2014, BIR tax revenues grew an average of 12.23%, greater than the yearly nominal GDP growth of 9.5%. The balance can be attributed to the various initiatives of DOF and BIR to increase collection efficiency, plug leakages, and institutionalize good governance reforms and the enhanced buoyancy of the tax structure. The run after tax evaders and Oplan Candado programs have proven the resolve of the Bureau to enforce its mandate. Erring taxpayers, regardless of their stature and popularity, as well as non-compliant owners of establishments, realize that the Bureau means business in collecting the proper taxes. In 2014, the pilot arrears management teams were able to collect an additional 2.07 billion pesos from delinquent accounts with the use of the Accounts Receivables Management System. The BIR now requires importers and brokers to secure clearance prior to accreditation for importation. This resulted in ferreting non-compliant and delinquent taxpayers and has obliged compliance among importers and brokers. The continuation of the VAT audit program also proved to be highly effective. The regional and large taxpayers' VAT audit groups have collected more than 2.5 billion pesos since 2013. Starting in 2010, with the Bureau's initiatives, 54 revenue district offices have updated their zonal values of real estate within their jurisdictions. To further intensify its enforcement efforts, the Bureau continues to expand its bases and foster linkages with other government agencies. The Bureau's extensive use of third-party information has also been greatly beneficial. A major undertaking of the BIR, in partnership with the Millennium Challenge Corporation, is the Electronics Tax Information System, which enhances and improves the core infrastructure that powers several tax application systems of the Bureau, along with long-standing and enhanced e-services.
For the manual filing, buong araw namin ubos na. But with the EFPS, 10 to 15 minutes, filing and payment, then we're done.
So with the full automation of BIR, the transactions are more efficient, more transparent, and less costly. So bottom line nito, we are encouraged to become compliant with BIR.
Nakita po natin yung beauty ng EBIR forms, especially po dun sa mga no payment returns. Kasi po noon, pag no payment returns, gagawa ka ng mga lumang forms mo, itatype mo pa. Now, it's just a matter of a click of a finger. You just go to the computer. Tapos na.
These days, alam mo, ang mga rule ng BIR, very strict. Deadline is deadline. The BIR means business. Ang kagandahan dito ay nagkaroon ng voluntary compliance dahil alam nila ang tax collection bumabalik din sa mga tao.
The Internal Revenue Stamps integrated system was implemented to ensure the payment of proper taxes that deters the entry of smuggled goods.